Drake Bell done gone release himself another video. And as we all know, Drake Bell was accused of some very terrible things involving a minor. Turned out not to be true. And Drake Bell just kinda gave up because it was spending too much money and spending too much time, and wanted to spend time with his family and really didn't care what people who weren't fans thought about him. But I didn't forget. I didn't forget about him. I'm a true fan. And when I saw the allegations, it hurt. But I actually did the research and followed the case as it was going through. And it's all complete bullshit. And it's kind of funny. This dropped right after the investigation discovery documentary series, miniseries, released about Drake Bell being SA'd by Nickelodeon, basically. And it all got covered up. Well, he released a new song. And I've spent enough time rambling about Drake Bell. And let's just kind of jump into it, I guess. Directed by Roto. I like horns.
I found beauty in my pain. I'm running away from the abuse and all the shame. 'Cause no one comes to my house anymore. No one knocks on my door.
So I think he's talking about how nobody asked him to be in any movies or any music. That's what I get from the lyrics he just said and from this video. And you know, that's kind of deep for somebody who's in a position of being a celebrity or an ex-celebrity like Drake Bell.
I kinda relate the wrong decisions I have made. I wanted to stay, but I couldn't last another day. My golden days, they seem so far and gray.
I really like how Drake Bell really pushes the harmonies, and it just always sounds good, like a barbershop quartet of Drakes. I hope he's got actual lookalikes that he could have play the background vocals whenever he does this live. He'll probably use a track, but you know, it is what it is.
So I'm running away. I kinda relate. I lost my path so long ago. In 2008, I found love in Mexico. 'Cause no one wants to hear me in the States. So I'm running away.
You know, Drake has this weird thing in his music where it's supposed to sound like pop rock music, but it's got this psychedelic vibe to it where you could definitely listen to it on acid. And I like his 1950s look that he's got going on nowadays. Kind of fits his personality. Is that an AA meeting or like an NA meeting? That's what it looks like. That's what I imagine when you got people in a circle like that.
I've done wrong, but
really got this Beatles 1950s, 1960s vibe. I'm still a fan of Drake Bell. This is really good.
I will arrive in my new home tonight. I know I was wrong, but I'm bound to make it right. I know I was wrong, but I'm gonna make it right.
Must have been really cold when they were filming this. These girls probably should have wore something under their shirts.
Maybe I will arrive in my new home tonight. Maybe.
It's funny, he's got this Mexico flag back there. I'm watching this right after it's live so I can see the chat replay. And the chat replay it's like most of it's in Spanish because Drake Bell is really popular in Mexico for some reason. Which I get it. Drake Bell's really good. He likes guitars. He's got this setup that I think that Mexicans really, vibe with. This, I know some Mexicans, this looks like what a Mexican kid's bedroom would look like.
I will arrive in my new home tonight. Maybe I will survive.
And there's that American flag right there. Most important, right up there in the front.
I know I was wrong, but I'm bound to make it right. I know I was wrong, but I'm gonna make it right. I know I was wrong, but I gotta make it right. I had to get out, so I got on this flight.
Oh, I get it. He had to get out of America, so he moved to Mexico because it's still, people have a lot of traditional values and aren't caught up in social media. I mean, you got people caught up in social media, but it's not like it is in America.